Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai. Means I want to be victory. I'm victorious. I want to be a winner in bliss. I want to be blissful with my life. Things like that. Om Namah Shivaya does the same thing. That's to Govinda Jai Jai. person wants to just sleep with you, there can be no bliss. But a person wants to enjoy you for the rest of his life. That's bliss. Now when you go to eat, that's one of the most important experiences in your life because that begins everything. When you eat now, if you're going to eat food that's negative, food that has a lot of bad energy, food that's from an animal who just died in distress, or something like that, what's going to happen when you put it inside of you? You have the same thing. So one should always pray. Prayer in this case is not just praying, it's asking the universe that whatever I eat now is going to make me what I want to be. It's going to create all my desires. Right? So whatever they eat, if a man have never seen a dead cow in his life, he will never want beef. Right? You never eat dead meat or steak in his life, you will never want beef. And that happens. You go to India, in some places they've never heard of steak in their whole life. So they never want that. A man who wants to drink alcohol, right, will be in desire of constant alcohol, and then maybe one day he wants to open a liquor store too. See how it creates the desire. The food creates the desire. So one of the greatest things in our Hindu system is that we pray that the food that we eat will do well for the universe. So we say the words Om Brahma Arpanam or Om Krishna Arpanam. I am eating for the universe. Om Brahma Arpanam means I'm eating for knowledge. So if you ever saw me eat, and that's my food, I would say that mantra. Because I want knowledge, so I say Brahma Arpanam. Krishna, I want love, so I say Krishna Arpanam. So the food will come and provide love. So whatever you say, you say Kali Durga and Manamis, destroy all evil within my life. That will destroy everything in your food. That causes what will cause that. Right? So your food will come with good energy. So, but enjoy the bliss of the food. Enjoy not just the taste, but how the food, the cook. I usually enjoy the cook when I'm eating. I enjoy the cook because I know that this person who cooked the food cooked it with such great care for me to eat it. So that's what a husband enjoys from a wife. He enjoys the bliss of her cooking. So when he tastes the food, he knows what's inside that is going to be good for him. The person who cooked the food have to enjoy the bliss of cooking. Because how they condition of their mind and everything. Right? I always know when the food has something negative, like the one we got from that we ate that day. Right? Because of the experience. What you experience now. You experience some darkness. So obviously the person who cooked the food didn't have good energy. And usually when I put the first piece in my mouth, I know exactly what they were thinking when you cook the food. Because the food is what's going to create your whole energy. So obviously, when you have a baby, and you want to name the baby, and you go to a drunk alcoholic guy and say, what should I name my baby? What kind of name will he give?
What?
He'll give a name connected with that energy. So that's why you're not going to ask people to name your baby. Always name your baby yourself. Because it carries the energy. So, again, enjoy the bliss of everything. Right? Now, if you don't like certain things that's happening in your life, check your life goal. But if it happens to be a bad year, enjoy that too. I'm running an eye now. I have no choice. I can't change the night. Because I can't change my birthday. but I can change my attitude toward the 9. Right? And I can make it all positive. Right? So if anybody quarrels with me in the 9, I stay quiet. You know why? Because in my 2, I will get a benefit of that. Because I know the 9 reverses in 2.
So like if I'm running a 9 next year, I have to be submissive?
Don't say a word, Maria.
So then in 2 years, in 2 years I will reap the benefit of
your karma.
Of my karma for next
year.
For
example, if somebody came and insulted you in the 9, usually 2 years later they apologize, or a year later they apologize. Depends on when it happens. Because the 9 is your test. It tests you. So, but I welcome the 9. The reason why that's the only time I get to correct my life.
So
I get to correct a lot of things that
it's like paying your dues, if you will.
That's the word I'm looking for. Paying your dues. So it doesn't become beautiful anymore. Right? It doesn't become bad anymore. It becomes beautiful. Like Steve around 9 next year. But no, Steve has been such a good guy. I imagine that in the 9, he'll probably be receiving a lot of good stuff. The 9 will be more positive. So you receive. It's the payment of your dues at whichever way, you know. But it's still the payment of the dues, positive or negative. So all you have done in the last 8 years for number 4s is going to pay off in it.
Well, I've been a good girl, so
it's going to come together on the 9.
And
3 is running an 8, so now there's an 8 here. So that means that how they handle their gifts, which they're going to get this year, is going to determine how their 9 will go. Again, each year precedes the other year. Each day precedes the other day. So it's such a great science, and so wonderful that you can know all of it ahead of time. Now when you say the mantras for that day, whether it's a negative day or a positive day, when you're saying the mantras, what the mantras are is just neutralizing the vibrations, converted to good stuff. So that's why saying the mantras is good to do it.
You know, Swami, like I know I'm gonna be running a 9 next year, but I'm not stressed out about it because I have you.
It's working already. So that's good.
I'm not. I'm just like okay, whatever.
Okay.
You know.
That's good. Steve?
Yes, sir.
How are we doing poems?
Ready, sir.
Ready, okay, good.
What's your date?
February 11th. 4. Yes.
Well, thanks Swami for his wonderful lecture. I call Swami and Swami Sivananda. I call him
Swami Sivananda.
Yeah, Swami Sivananda. Encyclopedias of Hinduism. Yeah, mine's like encyclopedias. It's so vast, huge, and expanding. So we have also some of the poems I wrote is because of Swami Sivananda too. You know, he's such a great mind. Okay, a few sentences. There's bliss in devotional service. Fighting. Rectitude is better than feud. Or simply resolving is better than fighting. To be kind expands the mind. And a short little poem on gratitude. Gratitude reflects a wholesome, coordinated attitude. It immeasurably and only soothes. Gratitude is being glued to rectitude. Gratitude helps avoid feuds. As trust is renewed. Lacking gratitude is being rude. You will be deprived of a delightful mood. You will brood and brood. Petty ideas intrude. Our thoughts become cruel.
Very nice.